Well, hey there, hero. It's David H. Lawrence the 17th, and we have just a few more of these videos left as I record these. We're at the end of the month of December, at the end of the year 2019, at the end of the decade of the teens in the 21st century, and as these things come to a close, as they come to a stop, as we begin a new beginning for the new year and the new decade and all that sort of thing, I kind of thought about the idea of coming to a dead stop with some things. And I kind of look back at this year, this decade, to see what the three biggest things were that I was doing that I stopped doing. And I thought maybe by sharing these top three with you, you might find some use for them. They've all made a huge difference in my life. The ending of these things, the no longer doing these things. The first one is you can safely stop caring what other people think of you right now. You can just stop worrying about it. Even those casting people, even those voice seekers on Voice 123 and Voices.com and on ACX, the rights holders, you can stop worrying about what they think of you because it doesn't matter what they think of you. They're either going to hire you or they're not. And you want to get better at your work? Get better at your work, but don't make it based on the idea of making people like you more or like you more often, right? Doing what you do and doing how you do what you do so well, doing it the way you get joy from it, the way you get satisfaction from it, the way you love it, is really much more important than whether other people think you're awesome. It feels good when other people think you're awesome, but you can safely stop that right now, and you can really give yourself a gift of calmness and serenity and losing the anxiety and the wonder and the worry of, do they like me? Oh my gosh, what do I do to make them like me? Don't even make it a thing that you do. When I used to do my radio show, I realized very quickly when I was doing a talk show that if I did something to make one group of listeners happy, I could possibly upset another group of listeners. And so really the only way that I got through the day was to just do the things that made me happy. And I suggest perhaps that might be something that you might want to consider. The second thing is you can stop worrying about outcomes and the unknown. And here's what I mean by that. If you don't know what's coming down the pike, if you have no idea how something is going to turn out, worrying about it and caring about it and trying to manage it when you have no idea what's going to make something work or not work, make something better or not so better, just don't worry about it. You can stop right now and just enjoy it. Enjoy the process. The thing that comes to mind is auditions. You have no control over what happens once you leave the audition space. The only control you really have is that time that you spend doing the audition, producing the audition, submitting the audition, or being in the audition space with the casting entity at the time that you're doing it. After that, before that, you got no control. And you have no idea what that outcome will be. And so to try to affect that when you don't even know how to control it is just a folly. So you can stop worrying about things that you don't know about, the unknown, and outcomes in general right now, and you'll be such a happier person. Oh my gosh, such a happier person. So don't have to worry about what other people think about you. Don't have to worry about outcomes or the unknown. You can stop both those right now. And the third one is one that I mentioned earlier this month as we came to a close of the month and the year and the decade. And that is you can stop right now the idea of waiting. Don't wait. I had more comments on that video than almost any other video I had this year. And the idea of start versus don't wait was a big difference for some people, which I thought was just great. So the three things are: don't worry about what other people think about you, don't worry about outcomes or the unknown, and don't worry about waiting. Don't wait any longer. You want to get something going? You want to get something done? Do it. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. You don't know what your future holds. And if it's on your list, do your best to execute. Don't wait. It's nothing going to be all that much better. You're not going to have your pencils lined up perfectly. Not everything's going to be there. It's going to be a little messy, but you'll be off to the races. You'll be on your way. You'll be doing what you want to do. So don't wait. I hope that helps. Let me know if any of these things ring true for you. Leave me a comment below this video. I'd love to know what you have to say. I'd love to have you on my list. We're going to start doing these once a week very shortly. And I appreciate you watching. I really do. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I will talk to you tomorrow.